Of course. Oh, cool. Hello. One second.
No, hot squile to no yap. Elks what seem to sequatals to see oko quatchit. Quaman tomi seem to glack quatchit no always to come malai. Not to Aina Kanaka Ranch, not to Aina Salewatuch, not to Aina Musquim. Squamish Dalmukchit. Quaman tomi seem. First of all, very grateful to see each and every one of you. We are from Squamish. We have relatives in Tsleil-Waututh and we have relatives in Musqueam. And we are in a village we call Kamkamalai, a place of many maple trees. And there were 3 houses here. And then where the West Convention Center is where Kanaka Ranch is. And my Siawan daughter, her name is Kat Qualtanat. Her great ancestor was Joseph Nahinu, and he married Mary Sesemia, and they had a ranch called Kanaka Ranch. And then so we have many families that we are grateful to see. So I'm going to turn the mic over. That song comes from our great ancestor. His name was Chief Joe Capilano Sa'aplak. He traveled with Chief Charlie from Cowichan. Any Cowichan relatives in the room? Cowichan. And he traveled with Chief David from Squamish. Any Squamish relatives in the room? They traveled to England in 1906, and they received an audience with King Edward VII, the king of the day. They sang that song, Walking into Buckingham Palace. When they received an audience with the king of the day, they pleaded with him not to eradicate us indigenous people, because at the turn of the century, indigenous populations were being decimated through communicable diseases. Smallpox, polio, influenza, venereal disease wreaked havoc on the indigenous populations on what we call today Turtle Island or North America. So that song has great significance to us, our Squamish relatives and our Cowichan relatives, because again, they pleaded with the king. I'm going to turn the mic over to my Siawan daughter. Her name is Qualtanat, and she will be speaking with you. Chinquaman Tomiaptim. Grateful to each and every one of you, our respected elders, matriarchs, chiefs, kupis that are in the room. Chinquaman Tomi.
Can you see me back here? Squile, welcoming each and every one of you to the Squamish Nation territory. We're very happy that you could be here with us, with our ancestors, praying and asking our ancestors to come and be with us today. And any of the work that we're doing, we pray that we have an open mind and an open heart so that we can be guided through the words that are going to be shared with one another. We pray for all of those who may still be traveling here, that they arrive in safety. And we put our hands up to our ancestors for all those who arrived here safely today, praying and asking that you have a good next 3 days with us, with our ancestors, with each and every one of you being with each other and bringing your hearts and minds together. Osiam. And we're going to ask my sister, Naxalia Linda George, to do the prayer for us.
Hoitach, Hoitach, Kachechanak, Hoitach, Chesiam, Hoitach, Swahamchet. We give thanks on the dawn of this new day. We give thanks to our ancestors, to our Creator, to the ones that have passed on, to be with us today over the next 3 days as we continue to venture in what is sometimes a difficult territory. Our loving justice, breathing life into the laws of who we are and where we come from, reinforcing those laws from each one of our peoples, from each and every area across Turtle Island that we come from. Coming together over these next 3 days to really look at how we really come together and solidify everything that we do. Even though we live east, west, north, south, we have very, very many similarities. And in numbers, we are strong. We will continue to put this forward to the governments of Canada that we have to do it our way. We have our laws. we have to move forward with those. There's no holding us back anymore. It is the time of resurgence for our people, for our manman, for our children, our families, our elders. And I really hope and pray that the ancestors are with us over the next 3 days to bring us all together so that we can put forward to the government, this is how it's going to be done. For that, I pray, Hosiam Tamat Kutsetan Snechum. Oh, go ahead.
From Little Pines.
Okay, I have one more announcement. I'd like to introduce Andre Bear from Little Pines, Saskatchewan, who's going to be the MC over the next 3 days. We welcome you. Hosiam.
Round of applause for our beautiful singers. I feel welcome now. Danse, no agumagante kutam skatina wakakyo nanaskmunin totawiek. My name is Andre Bear. I'm from both the Little Pine and Canoe Lake First Nations in Saskatchewan. I'm Plains Cree, and I'm proud board member of the Caring Society, alongside many great people like Mary T.G. and Raymond Shingus and all the others that are here. I learned about Cindy Blackstock and the work of the Caring Society when I first got into university and began reading these articles about suing Canada and Canada spying on Cindy Blackstock and all of this crazy stuff. And I found it to be so interesting, but the love that this organization and Cindy has for our children, I found to be so inspiring. And so I'm very, very proud to work with them and work for our children in that respect. And I want to say that the theme of this event, Breathing Life into Our Laws, is something that I care for very deeply. Aside from my university education, I'm also trained by a medicine man and have been for the past 13 years, including sun dancing and fasting and all of that consistent ceremony that I've been through. And my understanding is that breathing life into our laws and the resurgence of our own legal systems is truly how we are going to make a difference in this country and make a difference for our children. So I'm really excited about the theme of this event and all of the speakers and the knowledge that is going to be shared. So first, we will start with a little bit of housekeeping. And I know the most important thing everybody is wondering is, what is the Wi-Fi password? So here it is. Oh, yeah, it's on the screen. So OCOW 2024. And let me know if it doesn't work, because it didn't work for my phone. Next, we have our team and volunteers in the blue. If you're wearing blue and if you're a team or volunteer, can you please stand up? Nobody? Oh, we have one right there. Okay, there's our team. Our team's right there. We have one person. So anything you need, anything at all, she's right there. So I seen the bathrooms right across the stage, thank God. The men's room is right there. I'm not sure where the women's is, but I'll find it. There's a quiet space available in meeting room 9. I'm not sure where that is, I'm sorry. I think there are meeting rooms upstairs, but I don't know if that's for staff or open. It might be just for staff, but we'll find out. If you get in trouble, just come back down and blame me. We have a green room for presenters in meeting room 6, and meeting space available if you've seen the front desk to sign up. Wonderful, so you can all have meetings. It's like a chief's assembly. So, oh yeah, I guess I should introduce my friend. So this is Cubone. I don't know if anybody knows. Put your hand up if you know Pokemon. Like half of you? Okay. So Cubone was my favorite Pokemon as a child, and a little personal story is I remember the day that I was apprehended from my mom. And when I was around 5 years old and placed with a non-Indigenous family, I loved Pokemon. And so having Cubone with me has been not only healing for me, but also a good reminder that when we are in these big, serious conferences talking about wonderful things, that we're always reminded about why we're doing this. And yeah, it's very special to me. So Cubone's going to go and sit with Spirit Bear over there. If you don't know the story of Cubone, you should Google it. It's super sad, but it's also pretty interesting. And I like that he's holding a bone, like he's ready to scrap, because that was me as a kid, always ready to fight. So he's going to be Spirit Bear's backup. So next, I have the pleasure of introducing our opening comments. First, we have, one second, put my glasses on. We have Mary Tiji, the executive chair of the Our Children, Our Way Society. She is Gitxsan and Carrier from Takla First Nation and is a proud member of the Lagabu. Is that right? Nope. Okay. She is the executive director of the Child and Family Services at the Carriacou County Family Services, where she oversees the provincially delegated programs, youth services, family preservation, maternal child health, and the Highway of Tears initiative, as well as violence prevention programs. She holds the hereditary chief's name. Okay. She has been raised to live with her culture, customs, laws, and traditions. She has long espoused that in order for her nations to be revitalized, nations need to heal from the atrocities that occurred through colonization. She maintains all services, programs, and initiatives developed to benefit First Nations have to be built on a cultural foundation. She holds an executive MBA, Indigenous Business Leadership from Simon Fraser University, and received the Dean's Convocation Medal from being the top 5 precedent in her class. She's the chair of Our Children, Our Way Society. This is really long. Do you want me to keep going? I'm going to keep going. She's a relentless advocate for human, Indigenous, and women's rights, served on various provincial, national, international communities. She represents BC. And if you know her, she has the mouth of a sailor. And that's why we love her. Please welcome Mary Tiji.